did things. I've been around the world. I done seen some things and some stuff.
Hey everyone, this is Mars and there's Milz.
Hi.
And we're back from the weird month that we've been gone because
I was dead.
summer was a thing.
I was only dead on the inside.
True. Welcome to the last 3 episodes of the Fourth Planet Podcast.
3?
Yeah, we have this. We have next week's episode, and then we're going to do a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for us, make sure you write them down in the comments down below because we're going to be answering them all on our Q&A in 2.5 weeks.
Oh, God. I don't know what to talk about.
How's London? So Miles has been doing a lot lately.
London was great. I fell in love in London. I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't what you think it is.
Tell us, bro.
Bro, I found dark mint chocolate Kit Kats that taste like the Andes mints. Is that what they're called? Andes mints? Like the little circular ones? No, the York peppermint patty
I was about
things.
to smack you.
Yeah, the peppermint patty things. Those things are amazing. And the Kit Kats are already amazing. And then that
I feel like in the last month, you went to London and experienced a new world. And I bought a hydro flask.
a whole new world.
We saw Aladdin.
I should have bought like at least 10 of those packs home. Bro, for 9 of those 2 packs, it was $3. Sorry, £3. Wait, 3. Yeah, I think pounds is the right word. So for like 30, I could have had like 90 of them. Instead of paying like $1 for 4 or whatever we have to pay here.
A lot. So yeah, he's experienced the world. I bought a hydro flask. We're both growing.
It's true.
It's crazy because I think I spent all summer just streaming and establishing myself on Twitch.
You know what's wild?
Tell me what's wild, Chief.
I both lost and regained this hair in the time since we've recorded the last episode.
It's true. You were looking like Sideshow Bob for a minute.
Also, yeah, my hair is kind of not the best right now, but it has to get redone on Friday anyway. So.
Oh, you're going on Friday.
Huh?
You going on Friday?
I don't know. I forgot to talk to that chick today.
You should do that.
Yeah.
So how you guys been? Write down in the comments down below how you been, because we haven't seen you in forever, especially you, Metlin. Yeah, I know you watch this. You too, Corral.
Yeah, Corral's the one who watches it.
Oh,
for sure.
Ryan, how you been?
Metlin got 4 kids. He can't watch 2 more.
You're a kid. I'm a man. Oh man. So guys, just a quick little update. We're gonna talk about a little bit more in about a month. But me and Miles are already in pre-production for season 2 of the Fourth Planet Podcast. I'm in pre-production. He's just sitting around.
New room, new location, new us, new lease on life.
Guests,
new girlfriends, new love interests, new.
You sound like a trailer for Sex in the City.
I know, right? I should be a CW announcer.
Oh God, we should get our own CW show.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
I want to be in the CW adaptation of Miles Morales Spider-Man. Calling it.
I don't want to because I know who I play in that story.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to be Ned, not Ned. Oh my God, what is his name in the comics?
Was you gonna say Gibby? I should knock you out.
It's not Gibby. Gibby's from
that's Declassified.
What?
Wait, oh Schwitz. I was thinking of Coconut Head. My fault.
I'm thinking I'm right.
Yeah, Gibby is from iCarly.
Oh man, so we've watched a lot of movies. We've absorbed a lot of content in the last 6 weeks. So this episode's gonna be movie reviews, rapid fire edition.
No, it's not. There's only one thing to talk about, and that's that Avatar's no longer the top grossing film of all time.
Oh my God, I'm tired. We talked about Endgame. Endgame's over, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Whatever it takes.
We're far from home now.
Whatever it takes, Flowers. We are far from home now.
Man, we could talk about the season 5 or Marvel Phase 4 slate.
I don't want to.
Why not?
Not enough Wanda in that lineup.
What are you talking about? She's in 2 properties.
Where?
So
yeah, she's in Doctor Strange and she's in the one that is never. Vision's not coming back, bro.
I have. Okay. So let's talk.
What is this? Did I hurt myself?
Let's talk. Okay, so Marvel. No, let's talk about. Let's get this right. Okay.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Stop.
Let's talk about.
So Spider-Man Far From Home, favorite Spider-Man movie so far, in my opinion.
Out of all 2 of them, or out of all 8 of them?
All 8. It has officially beat Spider-Man 2. I think it does better than Spider-Man 2.
I don't know. I'd have to go watch the Tobey Maguire ones again.
No, please don't do that to yourself.
I feel like they don't age well.
Spider-Man 2 ages pretty well. I think Spider-Man 2 ages the best out of the Sam Raimi trilogy. And none of the Amazing Spider-Man movies age well.
I'm going to be honest, though. I'm a heathen because I really like the action in those Amazing Spider-Man movies. So I'm slightly biased.
We talked about this. I love Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I think that movie is great. It's campy, but it's like edgy campy.
Also, we have everything about that movie is edgy. We have Edgy Parker. That's what made people not like that movie.
I think everyone liked him because Peter Parker was too cool. He's like a hipster.
Yeah, which is kind of a modern geek in high school now.
True. So Spider-Man Far From Home. I love the Mysterio twist. I like the scroll twist, and I like how they're building Sword because S.H.I.E.L.D. has failed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a comic. That was a deep cut from the comics that I really had to like double check up on because I know Sword was a thing.
Yeah.
Especially since Marvel Comics right now, I've been doing a lot of cosmic stuff.
What does SWORD stand for? Is it an acronym like S.H.I.E.L.D. was?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I just thought it was just a play on the word for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
If S.H.I.E.L.D. was to protect Earth, SWORD is to protect Earth from the outside forces.
I'm about to look it up.
Do it. Space Watch Aerial Raid Defense. SWORD. And honestly, I think Far From Home. I remember watching a review, the Cosmic Knock Variety Hour.
I found it.
What does it stand for?
Sentient World Observation and Response Department.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cosmic Knock Variety Hour, Marcus, the other Marcus on the internet. There's only 2 of us. He was saying how Far From Home really does a very good job to re-hype you up after Endgame is this big closer.
Yeah.
Far From Home is exactly what people need to have to be feeling kind of refreshed for at least the next phase of Marvel.
Is this movie like the ginger of Marvel cinema? Like the palate cleanser?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's not too, there's not a lot of weight to the movie. It's very personal. It's just like Far from Homecoming. It's very personal, very self-contained. Nothing that happens. Like if Mysterio just flips out and wins the day, we go be all right.
Yeah.
Like we have other heroes.
Yeah.
But it's a good journey, and I really hope someone said this, and I don't know how true it is, that Marvel was really going to push Captain Marvel to be the new face of Marvel, but because of Brie Larson's actions, they're going to make Spider-Man the new face of Marvel for the next 3 phases.
Mm-hmm.
Which I kind of hope is true because I wish we can get some really good, deep character growth from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tom Holland's 23 right now?
Something like that.
If Tobey Maguire can be freaking Spider-Man in his mid-30s and still play a freaking college student.
Just like me.
I think... I really think that you can get a good 6 movies out of Tom Holland. And then you can pass... Like, you can set up Miles in, like, the 4th, 5th, or 6th movie. Have him take over. And then you can always have Tom Holland come back.
Yeah, true.
Like, later as a more mentor figure or...
It would be cool to see him, like, get more mature throughout his movies. Because right now he's still just too young. He's like a 10th grader, right?
I think he's a junior now.
Oh, well, yeah. Post this movie, I think.
I think this movie starts his junior year.
Oh.
And so I believe the next movie will be his senior year. Every movie was supposed to cover a year of high school after his 10th grade year.
Yeah. I just want you to know the only thing I learned from this movie is that Tom Holland's Peter Parker loves mixed girls.
He does have a good taste in women.
Because I forgot what's her face name with the nice lips from the
girl who
first
played
one.
Liz Allen.
Yeah.
Liz Allen Tombstone.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What the fuck is Vulture's last name? Adrian Tombstone. I feel like Tombstone's another villain.
Yeah, he is.
You should know your Spider-Man villains.
I only know that from the Spider-Man game. I don't know. Vulture's last name is Vulture. I don't know.
Toombs. Adrian Toombs. Okay.
Whatever you say, Chief.
So let's talk about Marvel's plans for Phase 4. Kevin Feige definitely told us during San Diego Comic-Con that Phase 4 is really leaning into Disney Plus. So I think that's really cool to know that, hey, we're not just going to get movies. We're going to be able to get movies and TV shows. It sucks because now I got to buy a new subscription service.
Yep.
And if I'm buying Disney Plus, you better do what DC Universe at least does and put the comics on there for me to read.
I feel very strangely about this only because they're doing a lot of like flashback series.
Yeah.
Black Widow has to be a flashback series.
Loki's gonna follow the Loki from that universe.
Yeah, and then
let's talk about it. How about we talk about it?
I don't wanna.
Okay, so
I'm done talking about that action.
The 11 properties that we're going to be getting in Marvel Phase 4 is Loki, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, Hawkeye, Blade, The Eternals, Thor, Love and Thunder, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, What If, WandaVision, and Shang-Chi, and The Legend of the Ten Rings. And I want to give you a couple more some background about some of these because they actually have talked about some of the synopsis of some of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Widow is going to be a Black Widow origin story, and we're actually going to see the event where her and Hawkeye met.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to say Hawkeye. Hawkeye is apparently getting a movie or a TV show
out in what do they always talk about?
Bangladesh. I don't feel like it's Bangladesh.
I don't know, something like that.
But it's that thing they're always talking about in every single movie they're together.
Yeah.
Loki's gonna follow the Loki that we saw in Endgame that
got away
with the Tesseract.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is gonna explore the multiverse, but people are suspecting that WandaVision is gonna be Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, actually like getting lost in the multiverse, trying to find a version of Vision. This is all speculation, and then we're going to find her in the multiverse as Doctor Strange is transversing it, and Doctor Strange in the multiverse of Madness.
So we're literally going to steal a Vision out of an alternate timeline?
Or she's going to fall in love with a Vision from the alternate timeline. Which is actually not a bad concept. Like, they teased around with the multiverse in Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
But what do you do when there's actually, like, what if that wasn't fiction?
Yeah.
The What If series is going to be an animated TV show, anthology series, reprising everybody in the MCU is just going to reprise their roles as themselves, and it's going to follow things like what if Peggy Carter became Captain America, what if we didn't have Civil War, all of this really, because Marvel Zombies, something Kevin Feige has been really wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the What If series. Today we actually learned that Falcon and the Winter Soldier might be about the U.S. government not wanting Sam Wilson to take over
the Captain America mantle.
The Captain America mantle.
Because of racism? I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
Which is a really nice callback to his actual comic book run where everybody was kind of divided about Sam Wilson becoming Captain America. Not only because he's black, but it's also because Captain America was Captain America for 70 plus years.
Yeah. What
are you going to do when someone takes that mantle? What if he doesn't? Even Captain America wasn't about American values all the time. He was about the people's values.
Yeah.
I really hope we get the U.S. agent somehow. I hope that the government's answer is to make their own Captain America, and I hope it's U.S. agent.
I don't know how I feel about him being Captain America because he's not special in any way. He just has his glidey feathers.
But I think the concept of it is anybody can be Captain America. Captain America is a concept in America's values.
So what you're telling me is he doesn't get a super soldier serum.
No, but he does get a cool upgrade to his suit. Also he becomes an American bald eagle in his suit. Like, come on. I think I'll send you a link so you can watch like the whole entire little run of Sam Wilson's Captain America.
All right.
Because it's a very interesting story. I think it's gonna bring up a lot, especially since everything is about like individual people's stories and stuff. Like a lot of stuff, like even watching media now, it's about this twist of things. Like, what if this important white person was black? I think it's gonna be an interesting story.
I can't wait for Ant-Man to take him down again.
Ant-Man's the savior. We don't know too much about Eternals. We don't know too much about Blade, but come on, the guy who played Cottonmouth is playing Blade. I think that's an awesome casting.
Yeah, I think it's cool that they're taking everyone they kind of had to like nix from the Netflix shows and then casting them as different characters in the actual MCU.
Someone said something about the Netflix shows not really being canon to the MCU. I have not gotten any confirmation on that. But like you said, that's a really good way to start putting them there.
Kind of. I mean, I feel like they can bring them back in a couple of years once that hold on the properties is up.
It's crazy.
Like, I don't think you can cast anyone better to be Luke Cage. I'm going to keep it real with you.
The holds are almost up, though.
Yeah, they are.
By 2020... Wait, Jessica Jones came out this year, right?
Yeah. She'll be the only one who's not usable, right?
By 2021, everyone's going to be reusable again.
Yeah.
And you really don't have to... You can recast those same characters as the people that were before because they're all fairly still young.
Yeah, and they are relatively true to the comic books. Like Danny Rand.
I think Danny Rand's writing got really good at the end of season 2, and I hope we continue that story because he got the guns and the pistols and stuff.
I was trying to figure out, like, I don't know what Luke Cage's real name is, but not his superhero name, but his real name. Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Come on.
His superhero name is Power Man.
But they did a good enough job with casting him this first time, and they have enough references to the actual MCU that I think they can keep. They have the event in New York, like even in Daredevil they talk about it.
And I think it's cool that I think another rumor that I heard that Daredevil might be rolling into people's movies since his series ended in 2018.
Yeah.
He will be the first one who got to come back.
Jesus.
Damn, Siri?
Where are you going? How many doctors you got to see?
All of them. I got everything, Chief. Every good virus and every bad virus. I am Virus Man.
Yeah, I'm going to just scoot this way more.
So we don't know too much about the plot for Eternals. WandaVision was just an estimate. I think what is also really cool is that Thor Love and Thunder is going to have Jane Foster Thor in there.
Yeah.
And I think, and I'm telling everyone now, no, she's not going to replace Chris Hemsworth after this movie. I think it's just going to be her somehow getting Mjolnir and her being the goddess of thunder. Mjolnir is so powerful in the item, I can see it coming back in this movie. And Jane Foster just wielding it.
Is this post the multiverse movie?
Yes.
How are we getting Mjolnir? Okay.
I mean, Mjolnir, if you want to follow the comics, Mjolnir is nothing but a prison for a freaking storm god. So you just forge it again.
Yeah.
But I think it would be nice. I think it would be cool to see Thor as... I really hope this fourth movie like solidifies Thor as the king of Asgard. Or it makes him... Or we get like Ruin King Thor. Like, there's a lot of things we can do with this Thor, and it's not.
I'd rather have Ruin King because clearly he gave up the throne at the end of Endgame.
True. And everyone was scared. Everyone was like, "What if we get the God Butcher storyline?" Which is a storyline about the god, like a guy who's out killing the pantheons of gods, not even just the Norse gods.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there's nothing saying that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Just because just because Tahiti handed her Mjolnir doesn't mean that this isn't going to be... It's not like there's going to be inspired from the comics. There could be a good storyline.
This makes me feel like they are starting to bring in all new, all different characters. They did have the Prowler in the first, in Homecoming.
True.
And now they have Sam Wilson as Cap. And then they're planning Jane Foster as Thor, which means it's only a matter of time until we see that gorgeous black and red suit. I hope. With someone who may or may not have been stolen from my likeness. I have a lawsuit for you people.
Your parents, somebody was walking around, saw your mom's picture of you, and was like,
right? That's the kid we need. Yep.
I really hope we get to see Miles Morales. We talked about this earlier today. I'm not a big fan of Captain Marvel herself, but I really would like to see Kamala come as Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I think she's an awesome character to have. I'm trying to think who else. Amadeus Cho Hulk. I know someone y'all can cast. I'll call him right now. You know what I'm talking about. A certain particular friend of ours' boyfriend. He could definitely be Amadeus Cho.
No, I don't like her. But her boyfriend could. He's buff enough.
He's buff enough.
Thanos.
So, I think there's a lot of people that I think there's some good characters in all new, all different. I don't think we're gonna get Riri Williams as Ironheart.
Yeah.
I think they'll go another way. I think everyone's thinking that they're gonna set up King the Conqueror to be in the next big bad because since we don't have an Iron Man, you can replace that with an Iron Lad.
Yeah.
But I think that's all that it is for Phase 4. Kevin Feige did tease that Phase 5, which I really think the real next start of the next saga is Phase 5. Phase 5 is going to have the new Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have Deadpool actually be officially in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And X-Men and Fantastic Four are all going to be in Phase 5. So I really think Phase 4, which is only going to be 2019 and 2020,
mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a real palate cleanser and a very creative outlet for Marvel.
Yeah.
To kind of get a lot of things out of their system.
Yeah.
And then the next big saga is going to start Phase 5, Phase 6, and Phase 7. Which I think that's a really good thing to do, though.
I can't do it anymore. I
Tell
quit.
me.
I'm retired from Marvel movies.
I'm not. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Like SpongeBob?
I'm ready. And I mean, I really want them to do Secret Wars as a storyline.
Yeah.
And then reboot everything. Reboot everything.
I think there will be actual superhero fatigue by the time that's over.
I don't think so. I will only say that we might not have superhero fatigue because a lot of these stories are not just big, giant action films. I think the big thing about the DCEU is that every one of those movies is basically the same thing. It's just big action set pieces. None of them are very character driven.
You say that to Aries' mustache.
Oh God!
I should fight you for that
There's
statement.
nothing like DC movies are. DCEU movies should be more like the DC cartoon movies, which are very character driven movies.
Yeah.
And I think Marvel just keeps it refreshed because every movie. I'm gonna make a JoJo reference. Every Marvel movie is like a part of JoJo, where it is a different genre pretty much for every single movie and every single different franchise.
Yeah.
Like Captain America 2 and Captain America 3 are such different genre movies. One is like a secret spy, espionage, infiltration movie, and then Captain America Civil War is a buddy movie.
Yeah.
And every movie's different. So I think you might get tired of seeing the Marvel logo, but every story is such an individual, different, creative piece of art that there's no way to get tired.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something that's not Marvel related.
R. Kelly?
I don't want to talk about R. Kelly.
A$AP Rocky?
Oh, man. So, in this week's... Okay, so, as we're done talking about Marvel things, let's talk about how crazy our fucking president is right now.
Hell no, let's talk about how A$AP Rocky became a Marvel character. Because he whooped the dog shit out of those kids. That was a real superhero move. Did you see the videos?
No!
Them kids got stomped out. Like, it was bad by him and his security. I see why he got put on trial for aggravated assault now.
So, what I heard and what I read was that A$AP Rocky, I guess these people were following. Someone said they were refugees. Someone said they're just, whatever. I heard a bunch of guys were following A$AP Rocky. Two guys were following A$AP Rocky.
In Sweden.
His bodyguard and them warned them to leave him alone. To them to just to leave, and they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't leave him alone, so they got physical.
Yeah.
The security guard did what he did to try to protect A$AP.
Also, the security guard got hit first. They were like harassing women around them, and It was just a whole bunch. It wasn't just like that one thing, like, hey, stop following us, and then they whoop their ass. It was like a bunch of things that led up to it.
Good.
I'll show you the video afterwards.
But I'm like, what do you expect is gonna happen? Like, I do not think the Sweden government should be doing what they're doing. Like, if you see that someone's starting a problem and all ASAP Rocky and his crew did was to protect themselves, you are doing a civil disservice to ASAP.
See, but the thing is, once you're stomping out someone who's holding their like head in their arms, it's no longer self-defense. When you have 6 people, well, I think it's like 4 people stomping on one person, how is that self-defense on your part for stomping them out?
Okay, but these people are out here harassing people.
You also have to remember, this isn't America we're talking about. This is Sweden.
Okay, but you also gotta remember, these some Brooklyn niggas. Like,
that's what I said. And if you see the kids who are harassing him, bro, they're like, they make me look like Bruce Banner transformed in Endgame. Like, these are like 80-pound 15-year-olds. It looks like.
I don't
these
care,
kids are
man.
tiny. I'm about to find a picture right now.
If you know that you're I'm not going. Look, I'm not going to LA and harassing Ice Cube. What do I look like? A fool?
Sometimes. Oh my God.
Our dog's trying to get in.
Come on, Kiwi.
You want to come hang out?
I'm gonna let her in.
Kiwi hasn't been on the show since the first episode.
Come on.
Hey, Key.
Is she in the frame?
Nah. Oh, she just want to chill.
Oh, okay. That works. As long as you don't start yelling at people.
So, yeah, like, if you out here, like, I'm not about to run up on Ice Cube and fight him. What do I look like? I'm not coming up on Tyler the Creator is 6'5". You think I'm going to run up on Tyler the Creator and his bodyguards?
No, he's 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, he tall.
You're 6'1". You're like the same size.
He's tall and black. I ain't about to fight nobody.
You're tall and black.
Look, dude,
I'll still fight you, though, because I'm crazy.
There's 2 people I just won't fight in this world. Hispanic women under the size of 5'3", because they wild. Yep. And tall black people. I refuse to do that.
Look at this dude.
Shouldn't have ran up on Rocky.
Yeah, I don't know why someone from Sweden would think it's a good idea to run up on someone from Brooklyn, but it did not work out well for him. They're smart though, because either way they kind of win.
Kiwi, you want to come? You want to be in the podcast?
She's like, no. It's so close. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is the 3rd podcast member, Kiwi.
Yeah. Good job, puppy. I had to let you in because if not, you're going to destroy this door like you did mine.
I love you, bugger. So anyway, yeah. No, fuck that kid. He shouldn't have ran up on Rocky.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong though. I just feel like you know what you're getting into.
Oh God.
When you jump, like when you attack people and you're antagonizing them.
Yeah.
This ain't no game. So I don't know, and I think the Sweden government is not doing right.
I kind of feel what they're saying though. Like, so Trump tried to say like, hey, this isn't right. You should release ASAP. And the prime minister said like, hey, bro, I can't just like intervene in legal affairs.
Okay, I understand the president, but y'all have been detaining this man for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. Like,
you can't get this man. Your government's supposed to be better than our government. We would have had that man in a trial. That nigga would at least be in, like, would have been able to set bail.
Yeah. True.
Our system is not perfect, but at least he would have had a chance to pay whatever fees he needs to pay before, and so he can come back and get trialed later.
Yeah. Because, like, it messed up his whole tour. It messed up everything.
I remember, I like how Tyler was like, I will never do a show in Sweden again.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I don't know. It's not like ASAP was out there starting problems. Like what Ball brother got caught at stealing stuff in China?
I'm trying to think. It wasn't LeVar. It wasn't. I want to say it was like LaMelo Ball, but I could be wrong.
The one that's in college. Who
Yeah.
plays at USC or UCLA.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it acts as like, I understand him being held. Like, he was stealing.
Yeah.
But I can't get behind someone that aggravated. I don't get it. I don't like it. And it's a problem, in my opinion. But,
Oh, it was LiAngelo Ball.
Angelo.
LaMelo Ball, I think, is like the little one, if that's a real person. I have no idea. Who's the one who's on the Lakers until, like, for one season?
Lorenzo.
Oh, yeah. Why all these fools start with L's? I'm tired of these people.
Oh, man.
No, it's Lonzo Ball.
Oh, God.
Lorenzo Ball.
They all the same. Kiwi, do you want to talk about anything? Kiwi, what's going on in the doggy world?
She's thinking about the next door she can headbutt and destroy. Like a monster.
Kiwi, I love you. I'm going to miss you when we're not living here anymore.
I'm not. I'm getting a cat named Clive and I'm going to be all right.
You paying that $500 deposit?
Nope. I'm going to get an imaginary cat named Clive and
Kiwi.
I'm going to be all right.
Hunt. Go see what's out there.
She's like, nope. She's not moving.
Oh, man. But yeah, Trump is wilding, though. I think every day, like, I'm not going to get too much indefinite, but I feel like every day we start, like, talking about Trump's, like, policies or something that he's doing in the government.
Yeah.
And it always devolves into something race baiting. So, like, I believe it was, like, over the weekend, the Baltimore senator was criticizing Trump's the policy at the border.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest, those are not conditions where children should be in. It's overcrowded, underfunded, like separating them from their families. Like, this is not this should be a non-issue. We should all agree that this is not okay.
But do you think it's concentration camp level, like people are saying?
I don't think it's concentration level, but if that's the barrier we're setting for okayness, that's not okay.
True. Did you see the story about that kid who said he lost 30 pounds when he was wrongfully detained in the thing for 2 weeks? Who knows how true that is? It was like a month or something, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's a lot of weight to lose.
Nevertheless, it is a horrible condition that those, and we're talking about migrant children.
Yeah.
We're talking about people who are using the legal laws of the United States to seek asylum being punished.
Yeah.
We're not talking about illegal immigrations. We're not talking about people who are smuggling drugs. We're talking about people who are seeking asylum from their war-torn countries.
Yeah.
Who seeking asylum is a legal way to get access to the United States. And look, and it's being like used and like we're abusing those people who are trying to come here legally.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't know that was a thing until just now. And I was going to say, how do you feel about the did you hear about the people putting in a lawsuit against the United States for being held in those detention facilities?
I would too.
And I was like, yeah, but you're not going to win because you're trying to come in illegally, which makes the whole point of your case moot. But at that point, it gets a little more like ambiguous.
So that caravan that was coming from Honduras, I believe, those are people seeking asylum. Those are not illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Coming here and seeking asylum, the process of seeking asylum is a legal process.
Yeah.
If you're accepted and denied, that is up to us as a country to do.
Yeah.
But the process is legal, and I think it's always wild to hear the politicians talk about, well, these people, they're allowing murderers and rapists and all this, and I'm just like, then screen them.
That's all just some BS rhetoric, I feel like.
That's our job. It's our job at the border to see who these people are, see if they check out, check their international criminal records. I feel like it's a simple phone call to the government. Hey, they do shit.
You know what? I'm going to put myself out on a ledge here and say I kind of agreed with the supposed plan from Trump, I think it was.
What was the supposed plan, Chief?
To bring in people based on merits other than people who had family here first. Like a majority.
Okay. And I'm not against that idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
of course there are like special circumstances for everything, but like
I will tell anybody, and this isn't related to something I actually do want to talk about. It's weird to talk about immigration and laws like that because I grew up knowing a lot of people who were immigrants, a lot of people who are coming here, who came here quote unquote illegally, who are good people.
Yeah.
Now I understand, if we want to go with a meritocracy, if you are a good person doing good things, you should let's see what you are. Who are you?
Yeah.
But the process of becoming a legal citizen is such a long and expensive one.
Yeah, that's true too.
So it's no way to win. What if I'm just a normal everyday person who does not like Mexico's laws? And like, if I live in Mexico and I don't like Mexico's laws and I want to seek freedom in America and I'm just a normal everyday guy.
Yeah.
Why can't I just pay my fees, pay my dues, come here and do what I need to do? What does it matter if I'm a doctor, if I'm just a good law-abiding citizen, should I not be allowed to come here?
That's true. I don't know. I feel like it's such a tough situation because I don't know why my voice got raspy like that. Because there's never going to be anything that's going to be completely right or completely work.
But we need to start finding a balance and start... I feel like how long has it been since we have any type of immigration reform? Any type of reform or amendment to the process of becoming a citizen? Because I say a lot of times we don't talk about these things until it gets really, really bad, and then we try to fix it.
Yeah.
We talk about the way we vote, so the process of getting registered to vote and all that becomes so streamlined now, but why can't we ease up? Like, why can't we have a surefire way of becoming a citizen in America?
Yeah.
I'm 100% okay with you, and this is going to lead to my question I'm going to ask you next.
I don't think you should ever vote fully party lines. I think you should be independent and vote for what you believe in.
Yes.
There you go. I just answered your question.
Good.
You're welcome.
That's
Good
not what I
night,
was talking
America.
about, but yes, I like it.
Good night, New York.
Me on Saturday. Good night, New York. But if you are a law-abiding member of this society, you pay your taxes, you're basically American and everything but a piece of paper. I don't believe that we should just kick you out. I don't believe we should penalizing you, especially when you're paying taxes.
Yeah.
You're contributing to the economy because illegal immigrants do pay taxes.
Yeah,
and there's something I had to explain to someone on Facebook. Someone's like, how do they pay taxes? They don't have a social security number.
They get a paycheck.
They get a paycheck. When that paycheck goes to the government, there's a tax ID. Half the times, illegal immigrants do not claim their tax refunds because they're afraid what might happen if they claim their money.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be the last piece of political news we talk about tonight. So the state of California recently in this last month has passed a bill that allowed non-citizens to be able to qualify for health care as long as they are low income / under the age of 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood I had a friend on Facebook who said, I don't like this because I'm already paying, my taxes are going to get raised for benefits that I don't even get to take advantage of.
Yeah.
And as a person who you get I just recently see how much taxes you get taken out your bank account. How do you feel about this?
Life is hard.
Okay.
I want to pay less taxes. I want to pay all kinds of less taxes, but also there's just certain things that we need. I don't know. I kind of like where we're at now. No, I do get like a good check, like portion of my check taken, but also I don't know. I don't say we have universal health care, but do we really? Because that ambulance ride still cost my brother $6,000, so it's like, do we really? Like, I don't know. There are certain ways. There are certain things that can just be improved.
But do you have a problem? Do you personally have a problem?
That was a real politician answer. Now
Yeah.
I feel like you about to re-ask me the same thing.
Do you have a problem with this policy?
No, I don't think so. But I
Well,
think it also depends on how much it's going up.
I mean, I feel like if they're paying taxes, like, and this was my whole entire argument about it. If you're paying taxes, you're paying into the system because you live in California and our fucking sales tax is high and our federal tax. Like, if you're getting that money taken out of your bank account or out of your paycheck every month anyway, why can't you claim the same benefits as the rest of us?
True.
I don't know how much more of a tax increase is going to be, or if they're just going to allocate more funds from other places.
I'll tell you this. We don't need more taxes. We need a medical reform.
I feel that.
Like, it just makes me think of Martin Shkreli.
Oh my God, had the HIV treatment and then skyrocket the price. This is a really interesting thing. So, it only takes $6 to produce a dosage of insulin, and we sell it for like 50 times that price.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's where I'd be about. I'm like, y'all, we really?
And that's where we need the medical reform, because how is that fair in any reality? Like, other than putting corporations above people, because they're like, our interest is to maximize profit for the shareholders. So,
but then again, the counterpoint would be if you let government control healthcare, then it's going to be a nightmare. Because you look at the European healthcare system, niggas do be dying trying to wait to get cared.
true. But I feel like there has to be a happy medium. There can't be like, hey, we can make this pill for $12. Let's sell it for $1,200 a pill. Like, that shit's not cool. There has to be some level of margins that you can sell it for and still operate. And still
Make money.
Yeah. Okay, so I was looking at it. So he raised the prices on his drug from $13.50 a pill to $750 a pill. And said, "Oh, the insurance will cover the most of the cost for most people. So I'm just maximizing profits. I'm not doing anything wrong."
Yeah, that's a nice concept. What about people who don't have insurance who can't afford it?
Exactly.
Like, I see his game. If that was his logic, I see the game. But bro, there's flaws in that.
Yeah. And also, that was before, like, universal health care. That was before, like, that shouldn't have even been an option. You could raise it to $50 a pill if it's, like, really, like, that much of a thing. But, bro, that was, like, over an 800% increase or something ridiculous. Like, that's not cool.
Nah. Well, that was depressing.
Just like reality.
Oh my God, guys. It's been a long time. It's been a good time. But
I gotta go eat mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti. I gotta get ready to cut this up and put this out because it's already gonna be a day late behind schedule. So
I have to put Kiwi to sleep.
that was kind of scary to say. Okay.
Why?
We are gonna be doing a Q&A as our season finale for episode 13. So if you guys have any questions you guys want to ask us, make sure you put it in the comments down below. And we'll have an update video after after episode 13. We'll have an update video talking about season 2, the things that we want to do, and all the cool stuff that we're gonna bring you guys. Because I've already announced it on my Twitch channel that Four Planet Production is gonna move into its actual like business stage.
Oh, I want to make this announcement here. I haven't even told you yet. I'm quitting the fuck. I'm quitting the podcast and becoming a vlogger. Oh man, if only I could have got that out before I started laughing.
That's cool. I'm quitting the podcast to be a vlogger too. We're gonna break down the podcast and then come back.
I'm gonna just film videos of us moving. And I'm gonna quit being a vlogger and I'm gonna come back to the podcast.
We should hire an in-house editor. Rambo, you want to be an in-house editor?
Kiwi will do it. Kiwi will do it for treats. I messed up.
Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram because that's where we update you guys on statuses of episodes and stuff, especially when we're on hiatus and we just want to be goofy.
I really should use that, at least once.
Please.
I gotta at least log in.
Please.
All right.
And follow us on our personal social media. Best thing about season 2, that's gonna be around. Like it's gonna be lower thirds right here.
Your face?
Like, hey, follow me at
Oh,
Lace.
stop touching me. Stop. Oh, what the hell? Get out of here.
Oh man,
I'm a taken man. You can't touch me like that anymore.
You're taking what I say you're taking.
What the hell? You need to just close this out, bro. Just close this out.
This is Mars King Super. That's Milz. This is Kiwi. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.
I miss you.